I'm always on time, I will have you know. How's my audio sound? It's not echoing, is it? I turned everything on in a different order today. So I'm not entirely sure. If it's working properly. I hope it is. But hello, gamers. Welcome to the stream. Yay, audio is fine. I'm so glad to hear it. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Let me tell you a story, my friends. First, let me get a drink. I got cherry Dr. Pepper again. So yesterday, what did I say yesterday? Oh, I think I said it on stream, which probably relates to it a little bit. But I said that I was gonna go peruse the aisles of a store, of a shop, my friends. Oh, Zodiac, it's good to see you again. Welcome back. I said that I was gonna go take myself shopping because what was I in the market for, my friends? I would like a new tarot deck. That's what I said because I've been feeling a bit bored with the ones that I have. And what happened? I went to the store and I couldn't find one, right? I could not find one that I liked at all. But every day before my live streams, I check my emails. And do you know what I saw in my email? Someone bought me one. I can't believe it! It was anonymous, but thank you very much to whoever did it if they are here. Otherwise, I'll send them a little message once it comes in the mail and I'll be like, thank you, because you can do that. But I couldn't believe my eyes. It's mostly going to be chatting today. I might play some games. I don't know. It depends on how we're feeling. I do have a hand cam set up for today also. Ta-da! Oh, wait, give it a second. Look at that. It's not lagging, is it? I know that sometimes when I put up the animated screens, it gets really laggy. But I feel like it shouldn't. But see, I wanted to show you guys this one. This is my main one right now that I have. I got it from Target, I think. This is the Mystic Mondays one, and this one is my favorite one so far. Oh, wait, guys, do you see that? What's that? Do you see that on the floor? Ignore that rubber band, but like, do you see the rest? That's right, you don't. Why? Because I cleaned it up. There used to be a bunch of garbage just sitting right there because I buy a lot of things, my friends. I buy a lot of things, especially Sanrio things. So I had like a box of Sanrio squishies and stuff. They were all over there. Oh, and I got this. Look what I got. This is what I use for my Instagram now. Come over here, sir, just a little bit. I got this little tripod with a little ring light. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker with it. You can't have it vertical. You can't have it vertical and have the ring light on top. So for a little bit, a couple days, I didn't have lights. And so I was recording in the dark. And I was trying to use it, but it put really weird. The audio lags. Okay, hold on. Oh, wow, what's going on with my eyeball? We'll just do this one instead. Hold on, let me hide my taskbar, though. Wah. Yeah, that's the problem, my PC. I'll zoom it in, don't worry. We're gonna make it look all nice. It doesn't really load things properly. Very irritating. Okay, is this about the same angle? Yeah, there we go. That'll get rid of the lag. Yeah. Oh, you like the keychains on my microphone? Do you want to see them? This is Byakuya, right? I'm sorry for pronunciation. I'm not good at accents. I got Rukia back here, and I got Uryu Ishida. And then I got My Melody, and I've got Choco Cat, as well as Mr. Chimera. And then on the other one, which you can't see, because it's up, I've got Draculaura and Hello Kitty. And then I do have a phone stand over here as point over here as well. That one has Pum Pum Purin, and it's got Lloyd Forger on it. So I've got quite a few. Oh yes, the fidget cube. Yeah, it's garbage. It's for a brand. I don't know where it came from. I think my dad went to like some business conference out of state and he brought it back and I was like, okay. So that's what that is, but yes. Oh, and you can see her little feetsies with her little shoes. How cute. But anyways, this is ta-da. the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. It's my favorite one so far because it's book. Here's the book, guys. It's very thick, as you can see, and it has a lot of information. And it's also like the only book I have that's fully like listed out, and it also contains like the reverse things. And I really like tarot reading, right? But I don't have all of that memorized, and I will never have all of that memorized. I don't know what anything means. So it's nice to have such a descriptive book. Usually, whenever I do like any of my other decks, I pull out this book and I use this book instead because the other decks, they're really bad. Here, let me see if I can grab a different one. I'll take my headphones off. Here's the headphones. Aren't they cute? They're newer. I really like them. I didn't have wireless headphones before I got those ones, so I really like them. This is my favorite one that I own, like image-wise, but I'll show you guys what I mean about the books being different. Sanrio, it's Hello Kitty and Friends. So like these guys, they're Sanrio, even though they're not Hello Kitty. So this one is my favorite tarot deck that I own. Oh, do you guys see Heartstopper in the background? Oh, how cute. Oh, I just got some new books too, but you can't really see them. Kind of cuts off. You can see red, white, and royal blue at the end. And the other one is Most Ardently. I haven't read it yet, but it's supposed to be Pride and Prejudice remixed for a modern take. But anywho, this one, I'll show you guys the cards from this one too. This one, as you can see, it's not very descriptive at all. It says upright and downright, but it just lists off like traits and stuff. Little traits and stuff. I mean, you guys have seen my face before. Here. Should I get rid of any suspicions? Let me just Oh, that's the bottom half of my face. Those are my eyeballs. Hello. There. Now you guys don't have to be worried about me showing my face. Follow my private Instagram and look at my book reviews, please. Now that I have ruined everyone's immersion, you have no excuse. But anywho. This one is by Matt Hughes, right? And they've got like gold embellishments on it. Let me see if I can find a really cute one. Oh, like look at this one. This one looks pretty cool. You don't have Instagram, well, that's okay. I guess you do have an excuse. See, so it's got like gold little metallic details on it. Very pretty, and it's more like, it's very girly pop. Everything's kind of like pink and stuff. Very cute. So this is my favorite one, but the one that I received as a gift, it was the horror tarot deck, and it comes with a guidebook, which I love. I've never gotten one that doesn't come with a guidebook, but I'm sure they're out there. I'm definitely certain of that. But yes, I'm gonna show you guys how it works now. Let me put this one back though. Oh, I lit a candle too for the ambiance, right? Because I've been cleaning and I've been moving a lot of my collectibles, so now I actually have room to burn a candle. It's this one. It was a gift from my ex, so I guess at least they were good for one thing. But it's a very cute candle. It's scented like ginger root. Scented candle with ginger root and petrified wood, something like that. Not sure. That's what it says. It says white snake root on it. I don't know what that means. Yeah. I can't move my webcam. But I can I've posted some full pictures of it online before, so I can do it again. I can show you guys my little figurines though. Ta-da! I love these little gacha figurines. They bring so much joy. And I do have the little Detu or Devoom speaker that everyone has. I've got that too. And then I got Callie. I never did finish Sister Location. I never did. It's too hard. I kind of just gave up, didn't I? What was it? Like the hecking Springlock suit level? That was too much for me. Oh, there's my toes. Hold on, let me hide my toes. Gotcha. Oh, I never did get into Gotcha Life. I'm sorry. Okay, so the way it works is that you want to have some sort of intention, right? Ah, did you guys see my phone case? I just cleaned it because it was really musty dusty. But it's pumping. Do you guys want to see? Hold on. I'll show it quick just in case I get like a text or anything. But there's my wallpaper. Do you know who that is? That's me. And that's me. Did you guys see my little stream calendar notification? Oh. Very cute, very cute. Oh, don't worry. You'll get there soon. And there's some people in there that you can DM to post a fan art too. They make themselves very known. So you want to have an intention set for your tarot reading. So you want to think about what you want to ask the cards, because the cards are magical cards. But if you don't know what you want from the magical cards, you're not going to get anything from the magical cards, which will be very, very sad. So you can just ask the cards how your day is going to go. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to say, how's today going to go? And we're just going to pull one. And then you got to shuffle it. And the most important thing I find with doing like tarot readings and stuff is I try not to focus too much on like reading too far into it, because sometimes this is all just for fun, guys, by the way. I'm not a professional and I don't actually know what I'm doing, so don't take my advice. But I feel like if you focus too hard on looking for signs in it, then you're gonna get like a confusing reading that's not really gonna make any sense. And of course, it's all kind of just like generalizations anyways, but it throws the vibes off. So you gotta shuffle it, but just stop whenever you feel like it's time to stop. Don't wait for like something to fall out or anything. And then when we spread them out, I feel like if you focus too hard on like the patterns and stuff instead of just picking a card that you think is a good card, that's when you're gonna mess up. Okay, so we asked it. What did we ask it? We asked it how our day is gonna go. And I have work today, so hopefully it says that I'm gonna have a great day. Otherwise, it's gonna be really sad. Okay. Wow. I don't really have a lot of room, so. But see, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick this one. And what do we got? Oh no, it's upside down. So we got the reversal of the moon. I hope that's not bad. A lot of the times the reversed ones are a little bit more ominous. But that's okay. That's okay. We can't make any judgments yet because we gotta look it up. Okay, what does it say? Oh no, it's not gonna be a good day, is it? It says the like little tags, see, because it says like general vibes at the top and then the full description. It says confusion, mixed signals, and hazy. That doesn't sound good. It says subconscious symbols appear more often than usual and are sending mixed messages. You're tuning in to listen to your intuition, but you are unable to receive a clear signal fraught with noise and interception. The moonlight is creating a hazy effect, highlighting fears and anxiety as you try to decipher the clues. You're caught questioning yourself and your ambitions, filing them under irrational and impractical, when really you are doubting your ability to achieve your dreams. Man, this is mean, isn't it? I'm not gonna have a good day today, apparently. Oh, no. Oh, it says don't give up, though. Don't give up. It says don't give up. Break free from your limiting beliefs to free yourself from self-deception. Clarity will come when the time is right. Okay, so we can take that a couple different ways, can't we? So essentially, it's either telling me that I'm about to have a horrible day and it's just going to be awful, or it's telling me that clarity will come. So it's really up to you. It's up to you on how you want to decipher it. That's so dramatic. Sounds like a normal day with ADHD. I don't have ADHD, and a lot of people tell me that I do and that I should get tested for it, but I don't. And I think it's just because I kind of have a VTuber personality. Just a little bit. And I'm very energetic when I live stream, but I don't have ADHD. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I can't help it. But like, a lot of people told me that after this short that I posted, it was the one about how I ate French fries. Not French fries, but the same fast food place. And I always did get French fries because I love them. But every single day when I was in college, because it was close, it was the only thing in walking distance. Yeah, we are podcasting. Okay, I'll ask it if you're going to have more homework than usual. I'll ask it more generally how your workload's gonna be. And it's gonna tell you, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, we gotta set our intentions with it. We are spellcasting. Look, I got the Ouija board hoodie on. I don't really wear it out though, because I find that a lot of people don't really feel comfortable with it, which is fine. So it's kind of like my stay at home when I first wake up and don't want to put real clothes on yet, because I'm a little bit fancy, guys. I steam all of my clothes and I like to make sure it's all like wrinkle free. So first thing in the morning, I need to put something else on. Yeah, people really tried to diagnose me after that short, but like, it's fine. Okay, okay. Let's grab one. Ah, you got the upside down 9 of swords. That's already looking a little ominous. Let's figure out what it means. Sorry in advance. Oh, no way. Okay, upside down. So upright means anxiety, worry, distress. So upside down actually means mindfulness, conscious choices, and thought patterns. Conscious awareness of negative thought patterns has given you the superpower of managing your thoughts and emotions. Everything will ultimately be okay. Anxiety will arise from time to time, and you will most certainly be faced with stressful situations, but you have the tools to deal with them. It's easy to let your thoughts run away from you, but not if it's causing you unnecessary anxiety and worry. Separating yourself from your thoughts is a healthy choice to make. Let go of your ego's need to control situations. Oh, letting go of your ego's need to control situations has given you freedom to let go and just be as you are. Feeling the spectrum of emotions is normal, and it will happen. The difference is now you have the tools to deal with them. You're prepared. Yay, so you're gonna do a great job. So you're gonna have schoolwork, essentially, is what it's telling you. But you can handle it. You're good enough, and you're gonna do a good job. Hooray! I feel like that was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. Yours was a lot more positive than mine was. Missy, you're gonna be okay. Huzzah. It's always creepy when it gives you one that's like I don't really believe in it. It's just kind of for fun. But I always find it a bit disturbing whenever it's like one that's a little too accurate. And it's like, that's a little nerve-wracking. But for the most part, it's just generalizations. Otherwise, I really would have a horrible day. I'm gonna call into work and tell him that my tarot reading was off. The vibes are wrong. They would be so mad at me. I never call in either, so they couldn't even do anything about it. But yes, those are my cards. How exciting, how fun. They bring so much joy. I think, I'm gonna look at the one that was on my throne. I kind of forgot that my throne was a thing until I got that email. And I was like, wow! Oh, you'll tell me if you give fewer homework? Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. It has to happen now. The cards told you that you're gonna be doing a great job. So you gotta believe the cards. Oh, there's no pictures. There's no pictures. It's just a hobby for me mostly. I don't go through like all of the ritual steps and stuff. It's mostly just a hobby. Mostly it is just a hobby. But that's okay. At least the tarot subreddit told me it's okay. They told me that you don't have to be part of like the religious practices in order to like properly respect and appreciate it and do it. But I don't know. I feel like doing it for like charging people and stuff, that's a little bit more in depth, isn't it? Yeah, I just do it for fun. Oh, someone posted a picture of all of the cards. I'm gonna look at them. It's kind of like a spoiler though, isn't it? How exciting. At this point, though, I feel like I might as well because, like, I already have all the crystals and stuff. They're so cute. I put some crystals in my bag yesterday so that I didn't get crushed by a car when I went shopping because it was very scary. It was very scary. I don't like driving. I don't like driving at all. So I was like, you know what? Might as well have some rocks in my purse. That way I have a better chance of making it to my destination. So I don't do like the whole thing, but I like to dabble in it a little bit. Oh, a convention would probably be really fun. It sounds really fun. So yeah, I'm very much still a skeptic, but I just do it for fun. There were some times though where it was a little too accurate, and that was a little scary. But I feel like it's still just a coincidence. They're in my purse, don't worry. That would really suck if I brought my rock for protection and then it killed me. No! Do you guys want to see it? Hold on. I think they're all still in there. I went to Earthbound. It's like a little chain shop, if you will, for like crystals and stuff. And they give you a free bag if you buy enough rocks. So I put them in the bag. Good computer to use? I built mine, so build yours. I don't know anything about the computer brands, I'm sorry. I've got this one. This one is Tiger's Eye. It's all of these are tumbled because I didn't want them to like break each other. Very cute. It's supposed to protect me. That's what Google said. And then this one's Pyrite. It's also tumbled. Pyrite's also supposed to protect you. Then this one, it said black onyx, but I don't know if I have that. I don't think I have that. So this one's just a rock and it's black. So the chance that it would be black onyx, I feel like is greater than the chance that it's something that's like the opposite of protection. Because I don't know what it is. Hold on, there you go. And then this one's very pretty, isn't it? This is amethyst. It's very cute, also tumbled. And then finally, I put a little clear quartz in there. Ta-da! And I said to put like selenite in there and stuff, but I feel like it would get everywhere. Oh, do you want to see mine? Hold on. Where is it at? I think it's over here. Mine is kind of busted and broken, so it doesn't have any like full cubes on it, but that's okay. That's okay. See? It doesn't have like the full size cubes, so you can see kind of where they like chipped off and stuff. But it's very cute, very cute. I think I would like one eventually that has all of the cubes. I really like, do you guys want to see my favorite one? I've got a couple of them. This one I feel like is very pretty. This is one of my favorite crystals. Oh no, the reflection, the glare, hold on. Let me focus on my hand, thank you. There we go. Ish, kinda. Ah, there we go. This is called a desert rose. It's like a, I don't know if it's selenite or satin spar because apparently they're different. But I think it's selenite. And it grows in these little formations. Very cute, very cute. Isn't it so pretty? Yeah, I feel like I don't think the rocks are actually going to protect me. I don't think the crystals will actually protect me, but it's kind of a fun thing to stick in my purse and learn about. Ovaltine? I've heard of it before, but I don't think I've seen any in the US. I think I've just heard about it through like online. I love desert rose, but they're very dusty and the dust is poisonous, so don't eat it. Oh, and look, this one's special. This one's special because I bought it for my ex. But it's a rose quartz heart. Isn't it cute? So, moral of the story. Check how committed people are into their crystals and stuff before before dating them. I mean, because sometimes it'll be a little too much, and then you gotta break up with them and keep the rock you bought them because they scare you and make threatening comments. I've never seen bismuth. Is that the one that's all rainbowy? I think so, right? So that's my rock collection. I have a lot more. This one I found in my yard, actually. We learned about geodes. We learned about geodes in class at school, in science class in like elementary school. And I went outside and I broke a rock. And look at that. It's like, it's very shiny in person. It's clear quartz, so it's not wanting to show up super well. But this is in my yard, guys. How exciting is that? We broke it with a hammer and hello tracking. And I'm surprised that it was actually a geode. Like, who would have guessed? So that one's special. I have another geode. It's an amethyst one, but I feel like it's fake. It's also really hecking heavy, so I'm not going to bring it over here. Wah! Wah! Yeah, I was very lucky. Guys, look what happened. Do you see that? The actual audacity. I love this thing. And do you see all of those little bubbles? Those are not supposed to be there. How? How did they get there? They're not supposed to be there. And I'm really sad because this is the best squishy I have ever owned in my life. I love it. This is the Neato Nice Cube after being put through it a little bit. I think it's about to explode, so now I'm scared to do anything with it. Am I in college? I'm about to start college. I'm starting later this year. I'm not doing summer classes or anything like that. It generates a voltage? That's craziness! What? I didn't know that. And I've got a lot of crystals, guys. They're all so cute. I have this fluorite tower that my mom got me. Oh, that tower that I have is actually black onyx, but I'm not about to bring a whole, like, tower of crystals in my purse. I feel like that might make it a little bit scary, won't it? Like, I feel like there's a certain point where you have to be really committed. You have to be really committed to the craft to be carrying around, like, massive towers and stuff. Because they make you look a little creepy, don't they? I'm looking at that stuff on the shelf behind me. Do you guys see my little paper Eiffel Tower? You see that black box thing, like, on the corner, right? Up, right there? Yeah? Do you know what that is? That's the deluxe edition of the anime box copy set of Vampire Knight. Wow. Vampire Knight was a bop. It was a blast until the later chapters. It was a blast. I don't know. Oshinoko did the same thing. Do you guys remember Oshinoko? I saw a tweet that reminded me of it because everyone was obsessed with it. They loved it. Oshinoko was like their #1 anime. Until it progressed a little bit. And the manga progressed. And I was like, okay. I don't know why they have to do that. I would never do medicine or law. Yeah, with the sparkle eyes and the siblings. Yeah, I'm communications. I like communicating. It's very easy. I don't know yet though because I haven't done it. Do you guys want to see the books I got? Yeah, you do. You're a captive audience. Yay. Okay, we'll take you through all of it because there's a lot. Let me grab all of them, okay? Because I feel like I didn't show you guys some of these. Bookmark. There's quite a few. I went on a little bit of a buying spree recently, and then I checked my bank account, and it was really sad. Oh no, don't fall that way. my friends, what mistake did I make? I didn't pay my bills before I spent all my money. But I think it was worth it because my friends, my friendly friends, what do we have here? I got Good Omens because I'm watching season 2 right now and I've never read the book, so why not? And then I got, this is part of the book club, by the way. This is the territory we're in now. Red, White, and Royal Blue. Because I'm out of breath from that. Sorry, these are heavy. It's a classic. Fantastic. I enjoyed it. The movie was okay, but I feel like it see, this is a big book, right? And a lot of stuff happens in the book that didn't happen in the movie that like developed their relationship a little bit more. Then I got this one. I haven't read it yet. Usually I don't buy books that I haven't read, like paperback, but yeah, I don't know why Oshinoko did that. So this one I'm looking forward to reading. And then this one is like a deluxe edition that I didn't have, so went ahead and picked it up because why not? I already have the whole box set and everything, so might as well have the deluxe edition. We're getting into it being too tall. Gonna have to start a second pile. Okay, I haven't read this one yet either. It was on the shelf, like face out like this, and I saw the cover and I was like, that looks kind of cute, but the Goodreads is mixed. So usually I do check Goodreads like in the store before I buy anything. I didn't for that one. This one, the reviews are pretty good. The reviews are pretty good for this one. So I really liked it. I haven't read it yet, but I'm very hopeful for it. It is part of a series as well. Oh, what book is it? And then, of course, these are what I went to the store for. The rest is all just extra. I got Dark Rise. I see you're noticing the theme, Alex. You're noticing the theme. Dark Rise, right? Followed up by Dark Air. They only had the hard cover. Very sad about that. I don't care for hardcovers, but it is what it is because I need both of these. I read these on my Kindle in like 2 days and I was just stunned. Oh, I'm glad you like my setup. Welcome, welcome. I was shook to my core, my friends. These are the best books. I mean, they're not, but they're some of the best books ever written. My favorite book series ever. I'm rereading her right now. Y'all don't get to know. It's inappropriate. And I wanted to buy it when I went to the store, but I couldn't find it on the shelf. And I looked at the employees, and none of the employees were like, none of them were alone. They were all talking to a different employee. So going up to a large group of people and asking for a horribly, horribly inappropriate book was not something Alice was going to do. So I did not buy it. I will simply wait. I will simply wait and order it online. Because I wasn't about to do that. That would be awful. I don't think any of these are like straight up like that. I mean, I can't really speak for the ones that I haven't read yet. So bear in mind that. Like, I don't know what Pride and Prejudice is about. I've never read it. I bought it because the cover was cute. And it looked fancy. These ones, though, these ones are not inappropriate because these are YAs. So I can always feel mostly comfortable recommending YAs because I know they're not going to be horribly inappropriate books these days. You think there's not going to be any issue with them, and then they just come out with the most like depraved thing ever happening, and it's like, why? I mean, I guess it makes it more interesting, but it's still like, how am I supposed to look someone in the eyes and tell them this is what I'm reading? Like, I can't do that, right? I can't do that. So I wish that they wouldn't do that. It's very, like, some things can stay in the subtext. We don't need to know every detail. But it's fine. It's fine. As long as they have a good, happy relationship, that's all I care about. So that's what I focus on. This one, best book ever. Read it. Oh, but for this one, you can't read the description for it because it spoils the first book, which I find very rude, right? Yeah, it's very rude how it does that because there's like big spoilers right in the description for it. I can't believe it. Anyway, so that's my haul. I also got some tea because the cafes there, they sell tea. And you know what tea they sold? Heart stopper tea. How exciting is that, my friends? It's very exciting. I still haven't tried. Well, I did. I tried and so they had a chocolate hot tea, right? But that's just a recommendation. But then they also sold iced teas. And this one right here. This one right here. I don't read them for I read them for the relationship. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more steamy, I'm not the best person to ask for advice about that because I literally could not possibly care less about any of like the steaminess or spiciness of them. So if you're just looking for one that has a good relationship, this series right here, Red, White, and Royal Blue, was fantastic. I mean, it got to a point where you thought that they were never gonna stop because it was like 4 chapters and then they did and it was like never mentioned again. So yeah, if you don't like NSFW, Red, White, and Royal Blue, it's not that bad. Like they do stop eventually and it's not overly descriptive. It's just really long and drawn out. So it's okay. Dark Rise and Dark Air, not NSFW at all. They're rated YA, so they don't have anything like that. Heartstopper, but you've probably already read that because most people have. And I liked Boyfriend Material. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't my favorite. And Husband Material has made it so that I will never buy another Alexis Hall book because Husband Material was just so garbage that I can't get it out of my head. But I might just be a hater. I might just be a hater for that one. Good Omens, I don't know about. I don't think they're actually in a relationship in the books. I think that's all that I have, honestly. I don't know if you've read Modazushi. I liked Modazushi quite a bit back in high school. That one was pretty good. But yeah, I was checking out my candle. I definitely recommend Dark Rise. It's a very good book series. That's why it's on top. But yeah, I got some tea. And they carry my favorite brand there, which is the one with the brothers. I don't know what it's called. They come in the little metal tins, right? And last time I got the Heartstopper teas. The chocolate one, my brother swears by it. I haven't tried it yet. The vanilla one is not very good. I think I might have made it wrong, but I don't think I made it wrong. It just isn't very good at all. It was trying to be social commentary. Oh my goodness, this is going to turn into a whole summary, a whole review. Okay, so in the first book, they were in love and they were happy and it was just like your typical like romance book. But they didn't get married in the end. So apparently that means it needs a sequel. But the sequel was literally like 400 something pages. Hold on, where's my Kindle? Let me pull it open for you guys. Okay. How many pages is it? It's queued up right now. I got some stickers. I put a Voltron one on. I found it. Yay. How cute is that? They all kind of shifted over to this side though. So I'm going to have to rearrange them. Oh, and he's making an inappropriate symbol. So don't look too closely at it. I just got it because it was pink, honestly. I thought it was pink and I thought like with his metal armor looked pretty cool. So I was able to make some like concessions with it. Recently, my Kindle has been struggling to download things. You better be careful, Alex. Yes, your safety is always the most important. Oh no, stop looking at my toes. Okay. It's not loading. Anywho, it's garbage. It's garbage and it's long. It's long garbage and I hated it because my friends. Let me set the scene for y'all. Okay? So, let me put this back. I got this little case too. It's so cute, isn't it? Very cute. The second book, after their relationship is fine and dandy, they start arguing over everything. And the second book is based on something about weddings and a funeral. I think it's a movie. I don't know. Apparently it's uncomfortably closely based to it to the point where it's not enjoyable because it's basically the same thing with different characters. I wouldn't know. I'm unfamiliar with the source material. Anywho, so what do? And they go to all of these different weddings and they fight the whole time. And the whole thing, it's just about nothing. It's about random people getting married, right? And then at the end, whose wedding is it? Theirs. This is spoilers for the book. So if you guys, yeah, that one, I think. If you guys have any cares about not being spoiled, cover your ears. But anywho, I sounded so defeated when I said that. Anywho, they get to their wedding. They're fighting the whole time. And what do? Okay, so he proposes just spontaneously and randomly. And it's really uncomfortable and awkward because it feels almost manipulative in the way that he did it, but then the book doesn't recognize the fact that it is manipulative and it acts like it's like normal. But basically the other guy was like doing something and he's like, we need to get married now, like basically you don't have a choice almost. And he like proposes and then he goes and he picks out a ring after he proposes, but he keeps talking about how the ring is so ugly and it's like he hates it and everything's awful already and he hates his fiance and this whole thing. And it's very uncomfortable because like, sir, what do you mean you hate the ring you bought? And he goes out and it makes a big deal about buying like a cheap ring and everything. And it's like, okay, that's a little weird, right? That's a little uncomfortable. And so then they're fighting the whole time. And the other guy doesn't like the ring either, but he's trying to be happy because they're just trying to make it work right. And I don't know why they were so against just having a wedding, but it finally gets up to the point where they're at the wedding, right? And then they try and break up with each other in a really uncomfortable manner where it's like they're basically fighting with each other. It just felt like you're watching like when you go over to like your friend's house and they start arguing with their partner in front of you and like pulling out personal blows and stuff. It's like you're witnessing that. So then they decide that they're going to not get married. And the book ends with them talking about how marriage is a social construct and how everyone was basically trying to force them to get married, even though literally no one said a word about whether or not they were going to get married. And then they ran out holding hands into their rainbow skies. That is literally how it ended. It said they held hands and sprinted out the doors into the sunny meadows and rainbow skies. And it's like, what did I just read? Like, that was awful. It was awful, my friends. It was so beyond bad. I couldn't believe it. I hated every second of it when I was reading it. And it was horrible. Oh, you gotta be very careful then, very careful. I would get like an e-reader, but then I don't know if they'll like look at it online because you don't want to get in trouble for stuff like that. Because that would be very bad. Very, very bad. But if you have an e-reader, at least people can't see like what book you're reading. I mean, I still think it's a little weird to read horribly inappropriate books in public, but maybe that's just a me thing. But e-readers are very nice. I love mine, and I got a pop socket for it. The pop socket is literally life-changing. Oh my goodness, I got a pink one off of Etsy, and it was ridiculously expensive. It was like $15, but I think it was worth it. I do think it was worth it, even though it was so expensive. Do you guys want to see what I did? Hold on. Yes, you do. Okay, so the intention was to make a little string to decorate the handle of my Stanley because like I said, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Yeah, I think it was projection a little bit. Oh no. So I wanted to make a little string of these for my Stanley to like dangle down, but they didn't have the right size yarn, so I was like, let's just see how big it turns out. And the answer is far too big. But I'm making these little lily of the valleys, and then they're gonna have like a little green like string with a little leaf, and they're gonna dangle. I think I'm gonna put them like over here. Yeah, on this guy right here, but you can't see him. He's up. Oh man, he's up a little bit. But I'm gonna make a little string, see, so I can crochet. How exciting! I haven't crocheted in such a long time, so it took a lot of failed attempts to get them looking pretty okay. I feel like they're still a little wonky, but they're better than they were before. Brings joy, doesn't it? I gotta weave the ends in, but I really don't want to because that sucks. So that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, and it only takes like 20 minutes to do it too. It's like super fast. I'm looking to see. I know I moved the yarn somewhere, but I don't know where. It seems to be missing. Oh no! Find it. It's fine. Yeah, it was very much. Do you guys see that? Which way can I turn it this way? Do you guys see the hole in my chair? I'm too much of a sweaty gamer. I was using that cat paw cushion that all of the other girly pups have, but I feel as if it's uncomfortable. Like, whenever I use it, I get used to it, and then I'm like, wow, this is pretty nice. But then as soon as I take it off, it's really chill. Are we still talking about books? A little bit. I was just talking about a book that I hate. That's a lie. Because I bought this book, my friends. And if you don't know, the Amazon, I gotta lean in for this. The Amazon policy, my friends, for refunding a book is, it has to be within 2 weeks. And I'm the type of person where I buy books. A lot of books. All the time. So, essentially, I'm not gonna start it within 2 weeks. I've got other stuff to do, other things to read. So, what book did I buy, my friends? That is humiliating, and I can't believe that I even bought it. I purchased, without looking at the Goodreads reviews, a book titled Wear It Like a Crown. And I learned the importance of Goodreads reviews that day because if y'all don't know, when you're buying a book on your Kindle, the Amazon reviews, no matter what the book is about, no matter the content of the book, no matter the quality of the book, the Amazon reviews will always praise it and act like it's the best book ever. It has to be ridiculously, significantly bad and expensive for Amazon reviews to be negative. No one ever leaves negative Amazon reviews. That's why you gotta look at Goodreads, because Goodreads is the people who actually care. So, I'm reading this book, and I'm like, that's weird. Why is there 130 minutes left in this chapter? Like, that's a really long chapter, right? Because that was the book. Why was it the book? Because the book was a fan fiction that got published. What was the fan fiction about? Harry Styles. I don't like One Direction. I didn't expect to spend $7. I think I spent. It might have been 2 or 3, honestly, but I feel like it was 7 or at least 6. Somewhere in that range. On a fan fiction about Harry Styles. Y'all, I couldn't believe it. I was gassed. I could not believe my eyes because I read the reviews on Goodreads before I started. Hello, welcome. I read the reviews before I started reading the book. So I went into it kind of expecting it, but I was like, surely this can't be the case. Guys, it was very much the case. I'm stunned. So I couldn't get a refund. And so what did I do? I deleted it permanently from my account because I'm not about to have that stain in my library. I can't believe it. Who does that? Oh, because like I said before, when I brought up the situation before, because I'm just so upset by it that I just have to keep repeating myself. I feel like the issue with publishing fan fictions as books, The fan art. Oh, that's right. You posted it on YouTube, didn't you? Hold on. The issue with publishing fan art as fan fictions as books is that they expect you to already care about the character. Oh, wait, no way. Hold on, let me see. Ah, it's so cute. No way. It's so pretty. The little before is so cute, too. Oh, my goodness. They're all so pretty. No way. I love it. I love it so much. Very cute, very cute. Well, let me save the video. I'll put it in my watch later. How cute. Ah, thank you so much. It's so pretty. So yeah, I didn't like that book. It's really, if you go to their channel, you can see it. If you click on their name, it's like their most recent video. It's beautiful. And there's like a couple different ones. I'm so impressed. Oh my goodness. These cards, I still got them pulled up. They look gorgeous. They literally look gorgeous. I swear. If Throne falls through, because they have fallen through on a couple of different Amazon ones, I'm gonna be so sad. Because these are beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. It's okay, guys. And then we're gonna get... Oh, I don't know if it comes with the book, though, because there's a hardcover version. And then there's a cards version. So we'll see. Oh, it says guidebook included. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, that art was so beautiful. Fan art is my favorite. The worst one, I feel like the number one thing that you need to watch out for when you're buying books like that, especially if you're buying them from a small marketplace, is, it's going to sound bad, but be wary of the independent, small authors. Because, hello! Because a lot of them are going to produce low quality. And also look out for AI generated books. That's very popular. That's very popular these days in this category, is people will use AI to generate books just to make some quick money. So watch out for that. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I don't know necessarily about, I mean, the worst one I would say is Husband Material right now, but that's like a sequel and everything. So just make sure that you do your research on Goodreads before you buy anything, before you spend any money. Otherwise, you might end up disappointed. A lot of people really hate it. They both die at the end, too. But I haven't read it yet. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. I haven't read it yet. I don't even know if it's gay. I think it is. I'm fairly certain. But I don't know. But a lot of people hated it. So if that one counts, I guess that one. Oh, they might. They might. But it is very much an American side, I think, isn't it? Oh, how sad. It must be so hard to find books over there. My candle's making a smell. A fire-like smell. Hold on. Are you okay? I don't really burn candles, so I feel a little bit more protective of it. Oh, it's okay. It's got a little baby flame. It's so cute. I did notice, too, that the candle actually... I can't have wax warmers on in my bedroom because they make it too hot. So the candle is nice because the candle isn't too hot. Yay! Pitch Perfect. Oh, I've never seen it, but I have heard of it. I was talking about tea, wasn't I, guys? I got a new tea. That's right. Because I didn't get the Heartstopper ones because I already have those. And the vanilla milkshake one is not very good. The chocolate one is apparently pretty good. I'm sorry, I haven't seen them. But I got this one. It's supposed to be vanilla with citrus notes. And we learned a very important... Of course I watch Heartstopper. Of course I watch... Hold on. I feel like we need a review. I mean, I'm not going to pull all of them. I do have all of them. But here, Look at this one that I got. I didn't even know it existed, so maybe you didn't either. So maybe I'm teaching you guys. But they actually have a deluxe edition of the first volume. I've got the box set, and I've got 5, and I've got Nick and Charlie in this winter, and I've got the coloring book, and I've got the yearbook, and now I have both of the teas in the deluxe version. The teas are just okay, though. Like, the milkshake one was not that good, but my brother really does like the chocolate one. He says it's like hot chocolate. But anywho, I also got a tea that's supposed to be vanilla and citrus, but me and my mother, we learned a very important life lesson about adding cream to citrus teas, because you know what, guys? Guess what? Everything these days seems to be orange cream flavored, which would imply that you put orange and cream together. But, yes, I'm so excited for season 3. But, you cannot put orange and cream together. Why? Why not? Because it will curdle, my friends. It will curdle. And then you'll be very sad. And it will curdle immediately. It was so funny because I made some orange herbal tea for my mom. She was like, do you think it would be good with cream in it? And I was like, go ahead and try it. Yeah, we tried it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Guess what? What? What are we guessing? So that's very, very disappointing. I want to get some sugar syrup. Ah, yeah, that's in. There's a whole book about that, isn't there, too? Right? Loveless. Loveless. I don't have that one. If I'm being completely honest, I don't really care so much for Alice Osman's book writing style. So I really like her comics, but I don't care too much for her books. Yeah, they do. I think they're gonna, like, officially do it. I'm caught up online, so that goes a little bit farther than the 5th book, I think. Or maybe it doesn't. But it looks like that's where it's heading. Very sad. Yeah, I'm gonna make some lemon posset, though, guys. How exciting. Because you use the lemon and you use heavy cream, and it turns it into, like, a custard. I'm becoming more of a baker these days. I bake bread. I don't know if I posted. Oh, I didn't. I never posted a picture of the finished bread. I never read Solitaire. Am I good at cooking? No, but I'm gonna get better. So I finally learned how to bake a loaf of bread that turns out like a loaf of bread. I think I might have undercooked it, though. It's very ominous, isn't it? Because, like, the bread gets dark on the outside, but it's still not cooked all the way on the inside. So you just sort of have to trust the process a lot with it, don't you? But I'm not very good at doing that. It makes me nervous. Because I don't want to burn the outside of the bread. But then the inside isn't cooked properly. Because I'm too scared. And then by the time everything's cooled off, I realize that it should have gone quite a bit longer. It's so hard. I want to make some cheddar biscuits, though. That's my next order of business in my cooking. And my, sorry, I was distracted. In my cooking practices is to make some cheddar biscuits. Because I love bread. And cheddar biscuits. Huzzah! So hopefully those turn out very splendidly. I think they will. I feel like it'll go pretty well. Now that I've got, like, the whole bread baking thing down. The only thing is, it kind of takes a really long time. Oh no, I don't have the convection setting on. I don't worry. My oven doesn't even offer that, so we're all good for that. Oh no, that's not good. So, we don't gotta worry too much about that. I just gotta get better at baking it. And then it'll go beautifully. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, yeah! Guys, I have a new hobby! A new hobby that we're gonna do! We're gonna go fishing! Yay! now I am a bit scared of fish, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go. But I'm trying to think of ways to spice up my personality. And I'm like, I keep losing tracking, lordy. I could go fishing because, you know, fishing licenses are not that expensive, are they? And then I can buy a fishing pole, and then I can go get fish, and I'm gonna take pictures of them for you guys. I don't think you guys are gonna get to come fishing with me, otherwise I don't want anyone to show up on me. P.O. Book Club. You guys can't call it that. People will get mad at me. It's a generalized romance book club. Any sort of recurring theme is purely coincidental. It's pure coincidence if there's a recurring theme in the books that the book club features. But we're gonna go fishing, guys, because I used to fish when I was like 5 years old, and I think I had a Barbie fishing rod, and I'm like, no, don't apologize, I'm just teasing. Don't talk about anything inappropriate, Ari, please. Please stop right there if you're gonna say what I think is gonna be the next natural progressive step. But yes, fishing, very exciting. I'm gonna get a bucket hat, and I'm gonna get a chair with an umbrella and a pink fishing rod. Yay! And we're gonna catch some fish! It's okay, don't feel bad. What were we talking about? We talked about all sorts of things. I did a tarot reading, and it told me that I'm gonna have an awful day today, so that's disappointing. But it also said that, who is it? Was it Alex, I think? Whoever's in law school is gonna do great. And we talked about all my books and my haul from the bookstore. And fishing. Oh, and roller skates. Guys, do you want to see something? Do you want to see something impressive? Hold on. Back in the day. And don't judge me for the brand, because I'm poor, my friends. So I can't help it. Back in the day. My bones are brittle, guys, so my dreams kind of died. But I'm going to revive them, because imagine how cool. So picture this. Alice Luxa. I got my fishing rod in one hand. I got my little umbrella chair slung over my back. I'm making my way down the little path to get to a lake to go fishing. What's the best way? What's the best way to get down there? Am I gonna walk? No, I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna roller skate. But I seem to have run into a roadblock in my journeys of my roller skating. Isn't it cute? It is Impala, which is supposed to be a garbage brand, but once again, I'm poor, so garbage is what I can afford for someone who is just starting out and learning how to do things, right? So essentially, I used to do this all the time. You don't remember how to do it. It's not like riding a bike. I fell hard and it hurt. And you see, as you age, your bones become brittle, and one singular fall will affect you for the rest of your life. So I gotta get like a helmet and like knee pads and elbow pads and wrist guards. That way, if I die, at least I'll be able to walk. So yes, I have these beautiful skates. They're so cute, aren't they? Even though they're a garbage brand, it's okay. See, you can see on the toe a little bit. Ouchie. Yeah, I'm not gonna go out and buy like super expensive ones right off the bat. So I bought these, I want to say about 2 or 3 years ago. Never did anything with them because I fell, but I feel like it's time for me to pick it back up, you know? So we're gonna do some of that. Oh no, rolling away. See, this is how you become an interesting person. You just gotta cultivate 20 billion new hobbies. 20 billion new hobbies. 9. I see, when I was a little kid, I was really, really, really good at roller skating. And I did it all the time. I mean, I only did it indoors. So outside is a little scary. But yeah, you don't realize just how fragile your body becomes until you fall on the pavement. Ouchie. They broke up. What? No, they can't break up. Yeah, so it's really hard. And also my neighbors, they're scary and I don't want them looking at me because they're very judgmental, aren't they? They are. You would know that if you saw the short I posted on my Instagram. I love my Instagram. I'm gonna make another video on there probably today because okay, so another part of my deep hobby introspection is becoming a book reviewer, but not here. I'm a book reviewer on Instagram, but I feel like right now the only people who follow me are thirsty men because I posted a general YouTube short style commentary video that was just like a short that I would have made as a VTuber, but I didn't want to edit it since I'm doing that now. So I was like, what if I just record it with my face and post it on Instagram? And people liked it. But the intention is to make little book reviews. But my book review video, it got 4 views. And the other one got 1,100. So I guess people didn't care for it, but that's okay. So that's my other hobby right now. I've got 5 followers. Very exciting. So I'm going to keep at that. Very exciting. Oh. Will I ever graduate as a VTuber? No, I'm here forever. This is like my #1 hobby. It's my #1 thing that I do with my life. I could never graduate. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as the VTuber account, surprisingly. The VTuber account has some of the comments make me a little concerned. But it's like, okay. Will I stream on Twitch? Nah. I've already been there, done that. I love YouTube. It's my home. It looks like more people are moving over to YouTube right now too because Twitch just increased like the subscription prices or something. And I was like, okay. Okay, I feel like if we want to do anything, people who move to YouTube need to stay on YouTube because too many people will be like, I'm moving to YouTube and do a singular stream and then just go running back to Twitch. And it's like, okay. But I really like YouTube for streaming. It's very chill, very relaxing, very enjoyable. Oh, I need to do my laundry today, guys. Okay, I gotta do a special piece of laundry today, though, and I'm a bit nervous because I have this heating pad, right? And usually... Well, that doesn't alleviate my concerns at all. Usually the heating pads have a cover, but this one doesn't have a cover. What does it say on it, my friends? Okay, it says do not use while sleeping, but I disagree. Because that's all I do. Where's the washing instructions, though? Do not dry clean, do not bleach, do not use wringer. Disconnect pad from outlet. Oh no, I forgot to do that step. Hold on. Ah! Okay, I did it. And then it says wash it in cold water on extra gentle. But then look at this. What does it say, my friends? It says, do not machine wash more than once per year. How do I know if this is the most important time that it needs to be washed? What if something happens? Do not machine dry, do not iron. How do I know? How do I know? Oh, it's so scary, isn't it? Plus, what if I plug it back in after I wash it and it electrocutes me? That would be a really depressing way to go out, wouldn't it? Oh man, how do I know if it's completely dry? Okay, so we can't machine dry it. We have to hang to dry. It says lay it flat, but then it says hang to dry? Which one? But it's a little gross and it smells funny. So I think it's time. Ew. Yeah, no, it's time. It smells. Ew, okay. My concerns about it being important have been alleviated. It smells yucky. It's time. I hope I don't get electrocuted. I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'll let you know what happens. Oh, you're at a museum? Have fun! Spot cleaner? Oh, I don't have laundry spray though. Did you guys know? Do you know? Okay, so I saw a commercial the other day for the Dawn Power Wash Spray. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I really like the Dawn Power Wash Spray because I use it to wash my non-stick pan so that I can make a grilled cheese. And I saw a commercial for it, and you know what they did in the commercial? They sprayed it on clothes as a spot cleaner. Can you believe it? I was aghast. I was shook to my very core because they were like, it'll remove stains from your clothing. Isn't that magical? Only one cleaner to do all of that? I mean, if I get electrocuted, it'll probably be tonight, like when I'm in bed, because I use my heating pad to heat my bed up. Otherwise, it's too cold, and then I have a hard time sleeping. So that's what it's for. But you can use it for everything. I couldn't believe it. Did you guys know that non-stick pans are actually, like, not good for you? Do I play Genshin? Only a little bit. Not super frequently. But I hop on Genshin about once or twice a week. So I'm not the biggest Genshin player, but I still dabble in it. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something. I forgot. Oh no. Oh yeah, non-stick pans. They're very dangerous. They kill birds. Did you guys know that? You're not supposed to use them. You're not supposed to use them if it's on like more than medium heat. AR, I think 57. I used to play it a ton, but not so much anymore now that Honkai's out. I love Honkai. Yeah, they're scary. They're scary. So, and they kill birds. I can't believe it. But they make my grilled cheeses so scrumptious, but I feel like it's gonna be on a commercial later in my life. But then I might get compensation. Saying something like that shows intent, and then they'll deny me compensation. So I gotta follow it up by saying, I seriously believe that it will hurt me in no manner because of the way it's being advertised to me. And I cannot imagine myself coming to any harm from using this product. Yeah, if you have it on too high heat, it like puts something in the air that'll make your bird sick. I can't believe it. So dangerous. But I wouldn't know. It's just speculation. So they better still give me my compensation. Alas, I don't think they will. I want another candle because I'm burning this candle, but you can only have it burning for 4 hours. And I'm gonna be here for more than 4 hours, I think. So, well, it's already been burning for almost 2. I need to like rotate it out, right? But I only have 1 candle, and I should have bought one when I was at the store. Oh wait, no wait, I can sue them? I'm gonna do it. Yay! I'm scared of lawsuits. I can't imagine being sued. I was threatened with a lawsuit. But then I cried. And they were like, never mind. It was a salon. They told us that if we quit within a certain period, we owed them like a ton of money. I forgot the exact amount, but it was like a hecking ton of money. And they were like, since you want to quit or whatever, because I wanted to leave early because I hated them. And they were like, you're going to have to pay it back. And I was like, I can't do that. And they were like, you know what? We just don't want you to be somewhere where you're not happy, trying to act like they're the good guys all of a sudden. So they were like, so we'll just get you out of any contract and you can like be okay. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. They were mean and they were not the good guys. And their salon smelled like cat pee. So I hate them. I hate them so much. Yay. But I don't know, they kind of do live rent free in my house a little, in my head a little bit. Not in my house, that'd be awful. Just because I think back on it and I'm like, man, I wasn't an independent contractor. I was an employee, minimum wage. Yay. They were awful. Yeah, no, it was horrible. Horrible. And I just think back on it and I'm like, dang. And every once in a while I'll remember like a little tidbit, a little thing that happened. Like there was one day where one of the girls, she wanted me to shampoo her client for her. And mind you, it was me and there were 2 other people there. And the other 2 people weren't doing anything. And I was about to go on my lunch, right? And the other girls were just like on their phones or whatever. So I was like, oh, I'm about to go on my lunch. Are you sure you don't want one of these other people to do it? And this woman looked me in the eyes and was like, sometimes you just have to take your lunch a little bit late. And it's like, ma'am, I'm only offering because they're not doing anything. Like, why are you attacking me? Like, girly pop? Because we were all equal. It was just like staggered to have our lunches. So it didn't really matter who did it. And there wasn't a specific reason she was wanting me to do it. But it's like, girly pop? Yeah. Yeah, the salon was awful. And the funniest part is, before I got hired there, they told me that they weren't allowed to advertise at any of the schools because what a lot of salons do is they'll go to different schools and they'll advertise their salon to try and get like people to come work there after they get their license. And they told me that they weren't allowed to do that and they just didn't know why. I found out why. So that was very much a learning experience though. But it is really funny. It's still so funny looking back on it. I took it so seriously too though. I was like, yes, these professional hours. And they want me to work like 50 hours a week. They had me scheduled for like 50 hours a week, but the kicker was that they would randomly send me home early, so I didn't actually hit 40. In what world am I supposed to live like that? In what world am I supposed to live having 1 day off a week with the promise that you'll intermittently randomly send me home early? Like, okay. Like, okay. No, that's so bad. That's so bad. It was creepy. They were creepy. They were weird. The man on the wall. Oh, he's back again. Jeez, he's been there for a long time. He's been there since I played hacking Resident Evil 7. Jeez, this is a long-standing man on the wall. I remember when he first started talking about that. Never trust a businessman? Yes, I agree. Only trust fast food employees. I feel like fast food employees are mean, but also I feel like they have the right to be mean these days, you know? Every time I go to a fast food restaurant, they have an attitude, but then I think about them, and I think about how their managers are probably mean and how the customers are probably mean, and I'm like, fair enough, you know? Fair enough. But they're still so scary. Ah. And that's why I always order online, and I just go up and I say, I got an order for Alice, and they're like, okay, Alice. Except yesterday when I went to go pick up my food, I said, I got an order for Alice, and this guy, he literally just yelled at me, and he was like, have a good day, and I'm like, what? Because this was at the order board, so I was like, what does that mean? Like, usually they tell me to pull forwards or something. You can make an Albion doll? Oh, that would be so cute! Oh, should he deserve a tip? tipping is very important when it comes to stuff like that. But one time I purchased a purse on the internet and they asked me to tip. And I wasn't so sure about that one. I was a little, I usually do tip like excessively. Any place that asks me for a tip, I'm like, might as well. But I didn't tip for buying a purse online because I found that to be a bit too far. Like, it was a small business purse, but at that point, like, you set the prices. And so, like, why, I don't understand. Like, I'll tip artists for the most part. Not like upfront. I learned my lesson. Never tip an artist upfront. Do it after. I do like the 2 payments and then I add the tip to the second one. But for the most part, if I'm working with like an independent like service or something like that, I don't usually tip if they're setting their own prices. Because like sometimes it's nice, but there's a certain point where it's like, you told me how much money you want. So I don't like the expectation of a tip in some sort of things like that, like with commissions and stuff. I feel like some people really expect a tip, and if they go above and beyond, yeah, give them a tip. Or if you just really, really like the piece, but they also told you exactly how much money they expected for getting it. So the fact that sometimes people get mad and they're like, why don't you give me more? And it's like, I would have given you more if you asked for more. And so I don't understand. But yeah, tipping is very American. It's a very American thing, isn't it? But that's okay. The servers seem to make good money. Good for them, because servers are important too. Like all of those food employees and stuff, they're important, aren't they? Because they need to be able to survive and support themselves. That way they can bring me my food. Otherwise, who's gonna do it? I don't like the starter job economy situation where people are all like, oh wow, this job should get paid less because it's just a starter job. And then it's like a job that needs doing. Like, how are we gonna pay the people who stock grocery stores so little? It's important. Who else is going to stock the grocery stores? And things like that, they're important. They're important to have. It's an important job. It keeps society running. That's probably not a good thing to bring up in YouTube chat, Kokichi. I'm sorry. We have to keep it appropriate for everyone. Sensitive topics should be avoided. Oh, dang! Oh no, you're okay. I wish I made $20 an hour. That'd be fantastic. Someday I will. Someday I'm gonna be rich. Because I'm gonna work hard and go to college and get a high-paying job. And I'm gonna have money and I can buy more books. Yay! I wish that I made good money though sometimes, because sometimes I feel poor. A magic trick? What's the magic trick? I want to see a magic trick. Okay, I'm waiting. I do surveys online for money, which is kind of... I feel like it's not sad because I made like $50. So that's $50 more than I would have had if I didn't take online surveys for money. So that's kind of what I do for my like free spending money a little bit. Is internet surveys. I do this website. It's called Cloud Connect Research. And the money you make is pretty garbage. But it's money. It's money. So any money's good. Any money's good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're having some personal problems. But yes, I feel like that's definitely something that you should discuss with someone in your life in person. So, my YouTube, or not my YouTube, my survey money's kind of not very good. Oh, you changed your name! Gloom. Oh, it sounds so fancy. Working in hospitality. Oh, 70,000 a year? I want to be a manager in a fast food restaurant because then I can yell at people. Yay! It's you again? Hello! Oh, you changed it to Hu-Tao now. Oh, wow! Okay, but I would tell your family if you're having any sort of issues so that they can help. Because people are mean to fast food employees. Oh, again? Do you have different accounts? Oh, you must, because all of the profile pictures are changing so rapidly. Customers sometimes just need to be told what's what. And I want to be the one to do it. Yes, Gloomy is very cute. The gloom one is very cute. I don't know what the little symbol next to it is, but I feel like it adds to it. I can't see it very well. It's very small on my screen. So, I just want to be a manager, but I feel like I would be a mean manager because it really irritates me when people don't do their job. So I'm like a bad person, aren't I? Maybe a little bit, Oh, thank you for your support. Got all of the alternate personalities. Collecting them. Because, I don't know, sometimes my coworkers, they just don't work. And then I have to pick up the slack. And that turns me into a worse person. Like, I don't say anything, but sometimes I really want to. Sometimes the demons whisper in my ear and they say, you should tell them to do their job. But then I'm like, that's not my place. So I just do their job. 6. Oh. I have a couple different YouTube accounts from when I was younger. When I was a kid, I had a Nightcore YouTube account where I made Nightcore song covers of what's it called? Girl vs. Monster, the Disney movie. Y'all remember that one? The soundtrack from that, I made night cores of and posted them on YouTube, and I got 20 followers. How exciting. And then I had another one. Do I play any instruments? I used to play the trumpet, but now I think it's a little musty and I'm scared to use it. I actually have quite an impressive trumpet because it was passed down in my family, and it sells for quite a bit of money, quite a pretty penny. And I didn't realize that until my brother looked it up because he was like, you know, your trumpet looks kind of weird. And so he looked it up and he was like, you know, your trumpet's like $2,000. And then I asked my mom if she was aware of this fact because y'all, it is almost in perfect condition. Like, it is literally flawless condition because it is like, I think World War I don't think World War II. I think like somewhere in between 1 and 2. It's hecking old, but it was just kept in storage. So someone in my family played it and then it was put in storage. So basically it never had the chance to get any sort of damage on it. It has like one tiny dent. And so we went to get it professionally cleaned. A dude who was cleaning it tried to buy it off of us. And my mom was like, absolutely not. And so imagine little like 7-year-old Alice. $2,000 relic perfect condition trumpet and a little school band. I bet my instructor was absolutely dying because we had to like leave it places and stuff. So I bet that she had her eye on that thing because that's too much. Project Sekai, a little bit, but not a huge amount. My main one is Bandori, Girls Band Party. And I do have ukuleles too, but I can't play them very well. I want to learn though, because I cut my nails. When I got the ukuleles, I had really long nails. But now I prefer short nails because I play Fortnite. So now I can play the ukuleles. Okay, are you gonna teach me? Oh, does it sound that out of tune? I know a couple chords. Strumming up is what gets me though. It feels natural to do it. A lot of people say just... Yeah, so it doesn't sound that out of tune, you think? Strumming up, though, is so hard. I'm not very good at it at all. Changing the chords is really hard. Is it off tune? That bad? It can't be that bad. Surely it's not. I don't know where the tuner is, though. I think I put it in storage. Which sucks, because that's in the other room. Hold on, let me try this one. That's not a soprano ukulele. I don't know if that'll affect it, but it's not. This is a soprano ukulele. Hold on. That one sounds worse. Press your thumb against the side just so a bit of... That's hard. Hold on. Let's Google it. I'm trying to do it. You're thinking what you're saying, but I think I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I gotta move these books out of the way. There I can get to my keyboard. Hey, books. You can go right there. Gotta get the big stock now. Okay. The mouth keeps moving. It's because the mouth is actually voice activated. So it's like using the sound of my voice and like the vowel noises for lip sync. That's why I have 2 microphones. How to strum a ukulele. 6 tips to get started. That wasn't very helpful. Says, hold on. How much longer? Probably like 10-ish more minutes. I'm not gonna stay around for too much longer. There, I can go get my day started. Says, I think it's just trying to... See, that's with the, that's hard. I don't know if I like that with the thumb included. This person says that you can... Yeah, I think I like that more with just the... And the pointer finger. And they say that you can strum down with the front of it and then up with the back, but it's turning your hand that sometimes gets me caught. I don't have like that muscle memory yet. So it doesn't happen like completely naturally. Okay. Now what? Now what? I'm basically a pro. I know this chord. But I don't know much else. And I know how to do like that do 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 do. That's the only like strumming pattern that I've ever done. But I don't know any other ones. Easy, you go. Should I learn a song for you guys and then be able to perform it for our next chatting stream? That would be fun. And it would add another hobby to my list of hobbies next to fishing and roller skating. Nice. I think that would be a fantastic idea. Yes? Okay, I'll do it. I'll do my best. I also have kalimbas. Let me see if I can find one. Kalimbas are fun. They're like a rhythm game almost. Ugh. Oh no, Draculaura's on top of them. Excuse me, Draculaura. Wah! Wah! Okay. This one is wooden, I think. Pretty sure I grabbed the wooden one. I've got two. I've got a wooden one and an acrylic one. They don't really fall out of tune as easily as some other instruments too. So you kind of just have to tune it once. For like a long time. But the problem with kalimbas is that they benefit more from having nails. Because it makes like a more fun noise. Where are you? You're here! But it's essentially, it's like a wooden box, and it's got these little metal tines on it. And they're all different lengths, and so you can play it. But the thing with kalimbas is that a lot of the people who play it have like basically memorized everything. But yeah, it feels like a rhythm game a little bit, so it's very fun. But it definitely takes practice. I do feel like it has a bit of a smaller learning curve than some other instruments. I mean, I'm by no means a professional at any instruments at all, but just from the ones that I have picked up and tried, I feel like the kalimba is not the worst. And because it's very straightforward. You don't have to have like any sort of mouth shape technique like you do for like a trumpet or a clarinet or something. And there's numbers on every single one. And you're not going to have to play like complex notes like on a piano or anything. It's very basic. You can't play every song ever on them. But they're still pretty good, pretty solid. Oh, I could try. I would have to get really good, but I could try and do my theme song. Because the song that plays for the intro and the ending sequence, I do actually own the rights to that. I don't think I have commercial rights, so I can't like put it up for like a pay per stream or whatever on Spotify or anything. But that is my song that I commissioned. So I could try and do that one. That'll be fun. I think it is about my time though, because it's laundry time. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll post some more book stuff on my Instagram because that's so much fun. Dancing down below. Oh. Okay, let me take a picture. I'll keep you guys updated on what I'm doing. We might have more of an official book club stream. I want to finish the books that I'm doing right now before I hop into a new one. And then yes, I compose my own music. That would be fun. We'll pick out a book and do like an official sort of situation. But yes, until then, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys next week. The schedule will be posted tomorrow, so please look forward to it. Bye bye.